facilities which never existed before. At that facility, you can have access to a doctor on a 24-hour basis, nursing service. On a daily basis, you can have dental work. You can have preliminary examinations of fairly elemental health issues. And it's a beautiful facility, costing several $1 million. And then next to it is a smart hospital, which has been refurbished, indeed rebuilt twice. And that hospital has about 30 beds. And a lot of women in the area deliver their babies there. And they're taken care of. Not just in Georgetown, but as you go down to Rochester Cottage, you go over the river, and they come there. You know, in this country, at public facilities, you deliver your babies, you don't have to go to a private doctor, you know. We have highly trained gynecologists and obstetricians in the state sector. Indeed, far more trained than in the private sector. It costs only $30 to deliver a baby. We have, in addition, the associated facility of the highest quality, which was built at a cost of nearly $60 million, the Modern Medical and Diagnostic Center. I want you to go and Google, and those who can't use the facility of Googling, get your children or grandchildren to do it. And you will find that there is nowhere in the entire Caribbean, in the rural area, where you have a playing field for wellness, a clinic, a smart clinic, a smart hospital, and a modern medical and diagnostic center. At that modern medical and diagnostic center, we have all the major diagnostic tools available. Pretty much at prices so low that persons all over the world are amazed that in a rural area in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we can offer these kinds of services. Now let us begin to understand this. The Modern Medical and Diagnostic Center in Georgetown is the central place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines where we do chemotherapy. That is the treatment of cancer. We prepare the medicines for chemotherapy there. These are not fictional things, you know. These are things which actually happen right there. They're members of the staff. We have about 170 members of staff. Maybe more now. Well, they're medical and non-medical staff. The Center for Chemotherapy. We are the center in the country for hemodialysis. What is hemodialysis? This is when you have severe kidney problems and your kidneys are malfunctioning and they can't pass the waste in your body And if you don't have the dialysis, you will die by poisoning your own body because of your kidney failure. That's in a nutshell what this is about. Now, there are currently 75 people on dialysis at Modern Medical. There is an entire department. I'm talking serious business, my dear sister. Don't be distracted. You're getting distracted, not me. Just hold it. You're getting distracted, not me. Now, you have not only the artificial kidneys for persons who are quote-unquote normal, without any particular acute problem physically other than the kidney issue. But we have special arrangements there to do dialysis on patients who have hepatitis C, which is a particular kind of sensitive disease. Special machines for those with HIV and AIDS. Right here. Right here in Georgetown. And the interesting thing about all this is that the dialysis treatment is completely free. There is one or two facilities privately with hemodialysis. You know how much it costs annually for hemodialysis for one patient? Around $70,000 a year. We spend over $5 million a year to keep people alive who have kidney problems and who have to go on dialysis. And if it costs me 10 million, I will provide the money. Because the lives of ordinary people are sacred. Before this facility, people who had kidney problems, unless you had any money to go 3 times a week on Liat to Barbados, where the entire matter will take you $100,000 a year. If you didn't have that kind of money, you're dead. There are people, poor people, largely, who are living good lives, worthwhile lives, who go up there 3 times a week to do their dialysis. And then we discovered that some people had a particular difficulty in finding transportation. And we are now providing free transportation. Free transportation for persons who are doing dialysis at Georgetown Medical. The diagnostic facilities include procedures called, for example, colonoscopy and endoscopy. In layman terms, a colonoscopy is when you have problems in your body, your intestines, for instance, and they want to get a picture as to what is happening inside of there. They send an instrument up your bum, up your butt, to take the photographs inside. And when they take those photographs, the doctors, upon a reading of those photographs, can decide what really is your problem. There's another procedure called an endoscopy, where they go from your mouth down. I want you, how much you think an endoscopy costs, or a colonoscopy up at Georgetown Modern Medical? Take a guess. How much you think it is, my love? Plenty money. Well, it happens to cost $40 a treatment. $40 for an endoscopy and $40 for a colonoscopy. 40.
It's for labor, everybody. Mother, labor of the world.
Now, in Barbados, it costs in excess of $2,000 Bajan for an endoscopy and over $2,000 Bajan for a colonoscopy. There are people who leave Barbados and come here to do them. Right now, there's a university lecturer in Jamaica who has to do a colonoscopy and an endoscopy. And I thought he had told me that is the equivalent of 3,000 EC dollars it will cost in Jamaica. It's actually in excess of 4,000. You have the money? Approximately 4,000 US. That's $10,000. Now, this lecturer is buying his ticket from Jamaica to come to St. Vincent to do his colonoscopy and endoscopy because it is far cheaper for him to do so.
Coming up, man.
If some of these details to you are boring, a few days before the election, good governance has a lot of boring things. You hear me? Good governance is not about gimmicks. That's why I tell you it's serious business for serious people.
Well, now if I am the champion and I have the belt, you don't run and hide from me. If I ask a question, you answer me. Because you want the belt. You want the championship belt. Tell him come break. And every time I punch him, I ask him what's my name.
Now, up there, you have also X-ray facilities. They have purchased the machine for the CT scan. They have also do their ultrasound. They have an operating theater. Yes, they have an operating theater. Let me tell you why it was important for us to do that. In this community, there are a lot of people who engage in farming. There are a lot of people who engage in construction. And if somebody has an accident of some kind, where they have to do an operation emergency, by the time they leave Georgetown to go to Kingston, when they reach Kingston, they're dead. Even if Dr. Grace Walters, let's say you take a guy who I know died in South Rivers before he reached. One day, right before modern medical, Snaggy is doing some repairs on his house. He slipped, he fell, and the window pane, Charles Harrington by name, cut his hand, cut a vein there, and the blood rushed. Even though they tried and did a tourniquet, it was so problematic that by the time he reached the hospital, he was dead. Contrast that with a fella in Byra who got his belly cut out. You remember that? As usual nowadays, some people, instead of they trying to help take care of the fella, they taking picture of the belly so they can put it on Facebook. But you had enough caring people who put him in a vehicle. And the Cuban surgeon operated on him there and saved his life. In less than a week, that man walked out of modern medical. And he's strong like lion. For the purpose of that Cuban surgeon, you remember we honored him and others at a ceremony at Raboka? We don't come to you with gimmicks at election time, you know. I come with you with a report card about serious governance.
Say, put your voting finger to the sky, no vote for Labour. Can't spoil the sixth term as I'm running wild. They've been asking for the bell ring for a while. Come right deal with them in a style.
Then, the only place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines where there is an MRI facility, cost over 10 million Eastern Caribbean dollars to install. I know you may think that sometimes, depending on the MRI you're doing, it may have cost you $1,500, $1,800, or $2,000. We are subsidizing the price of the MRI by at least 75%. If you were to pay for it, for the operating costs, what you get for $2,000, you will have to pay $6,000, $7,000.
Please stop blowing the horn,
Now, the important thing also to note about those facilities together in a rural community. When I tell people about that, other heads of government, they said, oh, you mean you have those in a rural community? I said, yes. And these are the prices. There is nowhere, I am saying to you, in New York City, outside of New York City itself. You go rural New York, You do not have facilities like that and with such a low cost. But you know something? You see a truck pass with some yellow. You saw a truck pass with yellow. But hear me this. The same people who put that truck on the road, the NDP, said that the modern medical should not have been built in Georgetown. It should have been built in Tongue.
Let me see who supported Labour since they born. 2001. We win election. 2005.
I'm going to give you what is happening in Georgetown, you know. This city fence here and the one up at Caratal, which cost nearly $20 million. This city fence has saved this part of Georgetown and saved the community of Caratal. When Caratal River come down also, we don't need an umbrella, sister. We don't need an umbrella. You need it. It's all right. When Caratal River come down, you see it flowing like a little stream like that. When it gets really vexed, is a hell of a river. It washed away the bridge, burst the banks, destroyed houses. We had to rebuild that bridge. I knew it very well. I had to go at the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines in order to get that done quickly. I had to borrow $8 million. Don't you remember to build a bridge? We studied the river flow. And that is why you see they build the bridge so high and so strong. And when we were building it, the NDP engineers are wrong. You know, every time you're building something, the NDP, the social media, the cussing on radio, they know what they're doing.
Please stop blowing the horn.
They know what they're doing. Brent Bailey was the man, a master engineer in charge of that project. Snaggy, they came there, they take pictures. They say, why they building the bridge so high? Why they building it with all them columns? The point about it is this. It had to be built like that because of the nature of the river. And then we had to put in river defenses on both sides in order to protect the communities. Listen to me. I am taking you through some matters tonight, which I have warned you in advance. Could be boring. But I want you, as a serious, free and democratic people, to see what your government has been doing for you. And the seriousness with which we treat your lives and livelihoods. You know, there's a group of persons You judge a society on the basis of how it treats its most disadvantaged. They had a place by the old hospital, school for children with special needs, which was left to us. It was an absolute disgrace. I first of all had to build temporary accommodation for them, Snaggy. Then I set about buying a building right to the back of Georgetown there. Rehabilitate the building specially for special needs. And train teachers specially. People who are there teaching have their degrees and first degrees and master's degrees in special education. It's absolutely amazing. Then you go to another area, technical education. We rebuilt, renovated, expanded the Georgetown Technical Center as a technical institute. At the moment, we have 95 students there doing 9-month courses and others who come in and do shorter courses. I have 16 members of staff and I put aside over $1 million a year to run that place, to train people in technical disciplines. And I want the young men especially to hear what is available there for them to go and get their technical skills. And the housing. Before burial and after burial. Before suffering and after suffering. We have rebuilt several houses here. A significant number of houses. In fact, over at Caratal, how many houses we built there, just there alone, Gomery? In that small area in Caratal, we built 9 and gave people the keys free. And those who ain't get their houses yet sorted out in Georgetown, the only leader and the only party who will fix your house is Ralph and the Unity Labour Party. You know that, and I know that.
Ride on, Labour, ride on. Them kill it on the Abalo. Ride on, Labour, ride on.
Listen. The private sector have also taken advantage of all these developments in Georgetown. And the community is vibrant again. We did over the whole of the Georgetown Primary School. Georgetown Primary School, every single year, produce somebody in the top 10 in the CPE. Paula Blake, Tony, who was principal there, set a splendid record. Continued by our dear sister from up in Chester Cottage, who is our successor. Snaggy, in every one of my communities, I could talk like this, you know. And I want the people who are on the live, and every community, Georgetown, Chester, Byra, Mangrove, Goss, Connery, Bellevue, Park Hill, South Rivers, I could talk about every single area, but I decided to talk specifically tonight about these things in Georgetown. Arguably, the best early childhood center in the entire country, and one of the best in the entire Eastern Caribbean, was built by this government. Not for the government to run, but build it in the Methodist churchyard and leave it for the Methodists to run, and we support them. That is the way we do our work, you know. And when you do that, when you can leave your child at a high quality early childhood center, when you can do that, it frees you up to go and work. And you don't have to depend only on one income from your man. You can lift up yourself with your man with a second income, because you could send your child to a very good early childhood center.
Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour.
You know, the open space of land which we have here, we have sold nearly 13,000 square feet to the Kingston Credit Union. And we sold it to them all here with a washway, you know. Up the top with a washway. See water would have come in and be on top Commercial Street, you know. And we still have more to do, including down by the park, so we can renovate the park down in Bronxtown. Right now, you know what we just completed there? We finished it all, Gomery, yet, because it was under your ministry. The roads in the back. You know how much money we spend there on the roads to the back? And I want Allison and Dinky to hear it, because they're running up behind NDP. By the way, when you vote for NDP, you're voting for Allison and Dinky, yeah?
Anyone can rule my country with the right capability. They could be white, yellow, or black. We ain't having no problem with that.
I see Allison give money. I see Allison give money. I see Allison give money to Chef and John. $10,000. You think that could solve your conscience? You must go to Chester Cottage. I ask you go up there. And all the people who toil all the years on your land and Grand Sable, find out from them how they feel that they ain't get no severance pay money from you.
Yes, it's labor again. Look before you leap.
So, some people who don't have enough understanding, when you vote in NDP, you vote in Allison and Dinky.
Yes, it's labor again. Look before you leap. We not turn back. Too far to turn back now.
You know, normally, I have a way of throwing sprat to catch whale. Come at me. I got more to say. You hear me? I don't like to go in the gutter, you know. Because, like the fella Shallow, He come in politics new. He start in the gutter. But when you start in the gutter like he who lives by the gutter will die by the gutter.
Just like in the holidays, jump off the pagan head and let it roll away. Listen to what I got to say. Praise the king every day. Come back, we go mash them down and lose.
But we spending $8.5 million. There are some people, $8.5 million on roads. Just behind there, you know. You ain't seen in it front. And people who own land behind it. Ask certain people who sell land behind it. And they provide the road for people. It's coming out to build road for them.
There's no use to chat with the devil. Come in, I go in a Babylon kingdom. Figure bed no bread. I go in a Babylon kingdom. Figure bed no bread. For Satan company.
Right now, in Georgetown, there are at least 2 big projects. That one, which we completed. $8.5 million. And we are building a project cost over $4 million, a market in Georgetown to take people off of the streets who selling. I told them they will get the market. And it finishing in April next year. Man who starts something should be allowed to finish it.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks.
I hear that Rafi was going about the place, say he ain't get it, he ain't get money. We acquired the place. We paid him $600,000, which was a fair, more than a fair number, as far as we were concerned. As far as we were concerned. But he decided that he will take the government to the tribunal, which is fine, is right. And the tribunal only gave him $20-something thousand more. Going all about the place costing me, you know. But there's some man when they have a piece of property and government buying it, they feel all the debt. Government must pay off all the debt for the property, even though the property ain't valued that.
Please stop crying.
And I want you to know that when you vote for the NDP, you're voting for Allison, you're voting for Dinky, you're voting for Rafi. That's what you want to do? Hey, comrade, I'm a man of great patience, you know. I have a patience and a calm. But when you see it come, as the election date get closer, pay attention to what I'm saying. Pay attention to what I'm saying. And in Georgetown here, for instance, I will tell you this. You will hear Rafi going about the place saying, he did a sea defense for us down at Black Point, and it didn't cost anything near as much as this cost, and that he could have do this cheaper. Rafi, the great engineer. Let me tell you a simple problem. Let me tell you a simple issue. You see the current out there? All the stuff which you see come down from Raboka, come down by Basin Hole, come down by Caratal. The current pull it going so. But in front of Black Point, the sediment which comes down, gathered there because you have a promontory, you have a piece of land which jut out in the sea by Black Point and trap the further movement of all that sediment. So they fill up the place, and therefore the extent of the erosion and the kind of technology that you have to use down there, you can use a cheaper technology because you don't have the wave movements there like you have here, north of that area. Listen to me. When a man talking a lot of fat and sung in as though they know what they're saying, I talking to you tonight. I come here every time I come to give a public speech. I pray and ask God what to do. And he tell me, talk about some specific thing in Georgetown tonight. And I'm doing it in accordance with his instruction. And you see how your government is working. Let me tell you this. Sea erosion here is very serious. And we have a lot more sea defense work which we have to do. Between 1947 and now, we have had a loss of land on an average on this coast of over 70 yards. You hear what I'm telling you? In my lifetime, in your lifetime, Gao, over 70 yards of land. I put it in yards. You know why I put it so? More than 3 cricket pitch in length. A cricket pitch length is 22 yards. Unless you have a serious government dealing with problems like this, Georgetown gone through. Just like we are spending nearly $40 million to save the great ancestral village of the Kalinago and the Garifuna of Sandy Bay. Right now as I speak. This is not a sexy subject. It may sound boring, but it's about life, living, and production. Now, we have a lot of work still to do together. But Georgetown is moving. You see the vibrancy. You see the cultural life of the town. You see the way in which the education revolution has transformed Georgetown. Look, of the 3,000 plus scholarships which we gave out in August, over 150 are from North Central. And your daughter get one. And a substantial number of them come from Georgetown. Look, in the old days, in 2001, the view of North Windward and North Central, you know what they used to call us? Country bookie. You know what? You know what is a bookie? Ah.
Please stop.
And a crayfish. You know the crayfish? The bookie crayfish is a darker crayfish and it's a fatter crayfish. And it was a slower crayfish in the water. The red skin one them, the brown skin one them, move faster. And those, you guys will remember when they put your hand under the stone, them gundi go and bite you. But bookie. But
Stop blowing the horn, the horn. Blow horn, while you blow. Plenty horn, plenty horn. Red horn, plenty horn.
They used to say that the crayfish which is easiest to catch is a fat bookie. And then they put country in front of it, country bookie. Country bookie. Well, a country bookie is prime minister for 25 years. And by the way, a lot of us country bookie go to tongue, live in tongue, and make tremendous contributions in tongue, and emerge as leaders in the communities in the urban area. I'm not moving tongue against country, I'm just saying the prejudice which existed against us. And you used to have only a handful of people, you know it too. As a man who used to work in the electrical inspectorate at Public Works, it's only a handful of people used to leave Georgetown, go tongue, go work. No. You see the number of people that leave up here go work at tongue? So when Daniel Cummins had said that you mustn't put the modern medical up here because if Suffery blow, it go mash up the place and it'll be a waste of expenditure. In other words, country bookie, that too good for you. That's too good for you, country bookie, according to the gospel of Daniel Cummins. The man who can't take horn. Or hear horn, sorry.
Blow horn, fire blow. Plenty horn, plenty horn. Red horn, plenty horn. Please stop, please stop, please stop blowing the horn. Please stop blowing the horn. If you don't stop blowing the horn, I will not have another word to say. Please stop blowing the horn.
You only had a handful of people leaving here, going to community college in 2001. Across all the 4 divisions of community college, there were 450 students. Now, there are 2,700 students.
You give on, you gotta take on.
6 times the number of students. And they going about the place. They going about the place. Say, Labour ain't do nothing for young people.
Stop blowing the horn.
We the ones, when they're dealing with young people, education and training, that's us. When you do with housing and land for young people, that's us. Sport and culture, young people, that's us. And in relation to women, the prevailing view then in 2001 before we arrived is that the women, especially country bookie women, according to them, that where you're supposed to belong, you're supposed to be barefoot, ignorant, pregnant, and in the kitchen. That was their view. And along came the Unity Labour Party. And the women in this country are emancipated, free to do what they want to do. Not only should they on the foot now, they're no longer barefoot, but they're using the credit card and buying on Amazon, and they're buying Louboutin.
Supporting NDPs like getting hard. Let me see who supported Labour since they born. Cause 2001, we win election. 2005,
You just buy Louboutin on Amazon, girl. You buy Louboutin. You know them high heel shoe with the fancy high heel shoe with the red bottom underneath. Labour woman love Louboutin, you know.
we comrade. Show me a red. We not Labour, we comrade. Everybody sing. They don't have no behavior. That's why we voted for Labour. They don't have.
Listen to me. So you have shoe on your foot. You're ignorant no more. Because more than half of you, half of the students at the community college are women. More than half who at university are women. We are providing also supports. For instance, we fix up the National Lottery such that we spend over $500,000 a month from the lotto helping persons, young people, to go to secondary school and community college. And the nurses, when they used to just only have 20 nurses a year, sometimes not even 20, going in because they can't afford it. We are giving a free nursing education. And we provide $1,000 a month. We pay nursing students to go to school. It's the only country in the Caribbean that does that, the Unity Labour Party government.
Put your hands in the air. Yesterday was.
Tomorrow night, we launching our youth manifesto. Over a week ago at Connery, the largest gathering for these entire elections of any political party took place at Connery. And we launched our manifesto. Thursday night, the NDP launched theirs. A little flimsy thing. They contain so many errors. They had to put it up and take it down. Manifesto by trial and error. And yet they are the barefacedness to say, we copying the thing. Our thing finished and done. And you trying to copy and paste and do your little something. Really, really no. Friday, you lazy. You are, what kind of foolishness you talk? Yeah? You're lazy. You're weak. You're indecisive. You're a fake. And I want to show you how low them going. You know, tomorrow we have a young man called Massacre. Massacre is a star entertainer tomorrow, singer. He ain't the star tomorrow, you know. Because once he's on the stage with the world boss is a star.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll follow rise.
But, you know what? The NDP wanted to get Massacre to come to perform for them. And the people who in Massacre organization tell them no, that they come in to sing for the ULP. What they don't know, that this man here, who is to lecture at the University of the West Indies, the manager for Massacre, his mother, I taught her at university, and she tell them I was her best lecturer. You see, when you cast your bread upon the waters, you see how you to come back? Today, Massacre came in. I went to the airport, I met him. You know, a worthless set of NDP people went by the hotel where Massacre manager did. Say, we will pay you any money to have Massacre Dome perform tomorrow night. That is at our rally. You ever hear man so worthless and nasty and dirty and how desperate they are? But I hear that Massacre is right here now in Georgetown to show his face. My brethren is here. My brethren is here. My brethren is here.
Stars are rocks and the skies are real. Some wounds will never heal. The stars are rocks and the skies are real. Wounds will never heal. Bloodline are just a bloodline out by the battlefield. And touch my
Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, bless up on yourself. You know it go right. Massacre in our building, you know the thing go big up on yourself. A problem tomorrow. Whole heap of love people, you know it go already. We outside.
He's a handsome young man, eh? You ain't think he's a handsome young man? And he's talented and he's conscious. You hear me? And tomorrow, he's promised to put on a fantastic show. And I'm looking forward very much to it. And I hope to see you there in your thousands upon thousands to hear the comrade, hear the youth manifesto, and hear me brethren Massacre.
We're outside.
Trying to kill the dreams, them when they strive to touch this time up. In a me car, more life in the tar. See them bury me alive. Some life in a go far. Element of surprise.
Sweet music.
No.
One side, you know.
Now I want to leave to remind you that for all we have done, we are going first world. We're going first world. First world, that's where we go in. First world nation status. within 15 years. Some of you have some dissatisfaction. But in the family of labor, we don't deal with our dissatisfaction outside the family of labor. We deal with those inside of the family of labor. And I give you the undertaking that when you return us, your complaints, your dissatisfactions will be dealt by the comrade within the family of labor.
Yes, man, yes, it's good. Yeah, and just want to thank you so much for doing it, yeah?
I love you, Lord, for your
I come in just now. I hear also my dear, beautiful comrade sister who performing tomorrow too, Moyan, that she's here. Let Georgetown see your man. Let Georgetown see this magnificent child of God. Let Georgetown see this magnificent child of God.
Yes, God is good. Yes, man, yes, he is good. Yeah, and just want to thank you so much for doing it, yeah?
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my day I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been faithful. So good, yes, every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Well, you know, I don't know if my sister Mayan knows, I'm a man of poetry too. Not song, but poetry. And I want your publicists to get this. This is going to be the first Prime Minister. Who is that other magnificent child of God? That's part of your team.
Yes, yes.
In the 1940s, after the anti-colonial uprisings across the Caribbean, a Barbadian poet named Hilton Vaughan, parents had gone to cut cane in the Dominican Republic. And he decided that whilst we were seeking to redefine ourselves as a Caribbean people and as a Caribbean civilization, he decided to use the young Caribbean woman as a synonym for what is magnificent in our civilization. And he wrote a poem called Revelation. And in the poem, he uses our Caribbean woman as a synonym for this magnificence within us, and compares very favorably our Caribbean woman and thus our Caribbean civilization with that of Greece. He doesn't mention Helen of Troy, but he makes an allusion to Helen of Troy. And he turned to a woman like this one. Like this one. Like you, my dear sister. And like you. And he said, turn sideways now and let them see. What loveliness escapes the schools. And turn again and smile and be the perfect answer to those fools who always prate of Greece and Rome, the face that launched 1,000 ships and such like things. But keep tight lips for Bernice beauty nearer home. Turn in the sun My love, my love. I swear thy prize limbs above my life. What laughing eyes, what gleaming hair, what poise, what palm-like grace. Revelation. You hear me, girl? We are happy to have her. We are happy to have her. Say hello to them. Moyan, say hello to them.
Labour Party, make some noise! Y'all gonna show out on the 27th, right? We are gonna show out, right? All right, tomorrow I better see y'all.
Dear red people, red and rally, rally, put your hand up in the air. Red and rally, rally, put your hand up.
Comrades, I have more to say. So you have to come tomorrow night to hear. And you have to come the night of the 25th to hear also. Tomorrow night, you're hearing it at the Richmond Hill playing field. And the night of the 25th, you hear it at Arnesville. Turn out to vote on election day. Let us have a huge victory.
Yes, man.
Friday the Canadian
Good.
who lives
Yeah, and just want to thank you so much.
in Beckway. And the fella from Byra who is running against me.
Yes, man.
I can't remember his name, such man.
Yeah, and just want to thank you so much. for
That
doing it.
he, I believe, spent most of his time after he left the police force down in Trinidad. But when he and Friday get licks on Thursday, all I know is this. Dog does run away. Cat does run away. Friday and such man from Byra will run away too. Good night. God bless you.
For your mercy never fails me. All my day I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing.
Come on, DJ.
All my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so good. Yes, every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. You know I love your voice. Led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. You know I've known you as a father. You know I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God.
Man, yes, he is good. Yeah, and just want to thank you so much for doing it. Yeah.
What a night in Georgetown. Thank you, political leader. Safe journey. Safe journey. As he moved to other meetings. Tonight, because of the fact that we are having 4 mega meetings tonight, we have some artists who they are here and are going to bring them all on one after the other so that they could proceed to go to Mespo and Sand Hill and who going down Central Leeward. So here we going to have some life now, a little bit, you know. So Chanel, you're going to come first. And after Chanel, it have a little sweet little one, Lexi. I want the little child to come perform and get to go home. And after that, it have Fire and Luther. So we just having a nice time tonight in Georgetown. I say labor. Let me hear you say labor.
North Central Windward, let we go. Get them the big six. Bring something red. Come on. Get them the big six. Let we go.
All the neighbors shouting,
labor, labor, working for we.
From the road we blazing,
let me see something in here. From the road we trotting,
labor, labor, working for we. All the comrades waving,
let me see something red in the air right now. Let me go. Oh, the future. If you're red and ready, let me see a red flag in the air right now.
All the neighbors,
labor, labor, working for we.
on the hills they blazing,
Labor, labor, working for we. From the road we trotting,
labor, labor, working for we.
all the comrades waving.
Labor, labor, working for we.
If you're ready to vote, on the future, we only getting stronger. On the future, the life is getting sweeter. Cause we building bridge, we building port, we building international airports. Labor
It's working for we.
Fight to labor.
It's working for we.
Polyclinics, brand new house, resource centers.
All
Put
around.
something in the air. Do like this. Like
It's
this.
working for
We
we.
go from the ashes on the ground to rebuilding after barren storm.
Labor is working for
Side
we.
to side.
Labor is working for we.
Housing repairs and construction, thousands in tuition assistance.
Labor is working for we.
Everybody start to wave. On the future, we only getting stronger. On the future, life is getting sweeter. We lead with love, lead with hope. We make our way even for the poor. Labor
It's working for we.
Fight to labor.
It's working for we. Hospital, crime program.
people are not Central Windward.
Labor.
If you're ready and you're ready, I want to hear somebody scream. Ashes on the ground to rebuild then after barren storm. It's working for we.
It's working for we.
Housing repairs
and construction.
thousands in tuition assistance. It's working for we.
It's working for we.
Oh,
Lift SH higher. Bambadi bam bambadi.
so let me see the Red Army. Hey, come shout for your party. Yes, we keeping them there. Progress is a must. And if you're voting, comrade,
Up, up, up,
he's the 6-star general.
up.
And if you're voting,
Susa, up,
let me see some change.
only one
Lifting him higher.
up. Up.
We bad and we, yes we brave, yes we brave.
No other compare.
You will be staying here. So let me brag on me comrade. Hey, come me look on son. The man he deal with it brutal. 5-star hotel in Milan. We have no time for no comments. When business bright as day, we lift in SVG higher. ULP we say. We bad and we brave. ULP we say.
No other compare.
Let me see a red flag. Let we go. Let we go. And if you're voting, come below.
Up, up,
East St. George is the way to go.
up, up,
And if you're voting Caesar,
up, up. Stopping what you
anybody here? What the people for grace? Let me see ya. So let me see the new voters. Put your X by the star. We don't deal with detractors. ULP send them mad. Access to education, zero hunger policy. 6 in a row that we shouted. We lifting up SVG. We bad that we. ULP we.
No other compare.
I want to listen. Start to jump right now. What? And if you're voting crazy, up, up, up. We shouting for up, up, up. Jimmy in the valley, up, up, up. Come shout for your party, up, up, up. We bad and we brave. Yes, we brave. Yes, we brave. No other compare. You and people. I want you to make some noise right now. Make some noise. If you're voting Debbie, up, up, up. And if you're voting Lou, up. And for the young lion. Make some noise for the young lion. Yeah, girl, let's see.
All you know I'm trying to say, right? This is a girl that say, right? People say this girl I don't miss, right? So all you know I'm coming to play. I coming to play the mass. I coming to get some back. I coming to cut on nonsense. I coming to put some conscience. When people see me, they say, look at this young girl. She moving to the melody. She have some good. Who we voting for? Never there for. Who we voting for? Who we voting for? Never there for. It's who we voting for. And we don't afraid, we don't afraid. We don't afraid, we don't afraid. We don't afraid, we don't afraid. When they come to party, we don't play. Love me there, love me there, love me there.
So, I know we kind of like, we now start the performance, right? But I want to get a little bit more jiggy. So, on the count of 3, we're going and jump. All you going and jump in all your spot. So, I'm going and start counting. 1, get ready to jump. 2, get ready to jump. 1, 2, 1, 2, chill out now.
Soon as I wake up, it's mass again.
The place lit, the place lit. We losing we self, we losing we brain. The place lit, the place lit. We ready for the road, we ready for the stage. We ready for the jump up, it's time to misbehave. So light up everywhere, spotlights in the crowd. It's lights, camera, action now. We don't party easy. When the spirit hits, we gone, oh yeah. We just get on dizzy. When you think we crazy, you ain't see nothing yet. Oh gosh, we litty litty. Right now we litty litty. We like the city city. Them say we sticky sticky. Oh gosh, we litty litty. Right now we litty litty. We litty litty. We litty litty. It's a zombie that live inside of me. Now it's problem anytime, anyway. Out on the road, you know we don't play. Once the music starts, we there right there. We ready for the, we ready for the, we ready for the. It's time to misbehave, so light up everywhere. Spotlights in the crowd. It's lights, camera, action now. DJ, next track. Oh, oh. Sing it, sing it. Oh, oh. Max Garland, Lexi. Oh, oh. All you know we. Let we go now. As the sun rise, it's a blessing. A blessing. No, it's no more stressing. No, we just wanna be free. Peace from everywhere, glad to be here. They're ready for the mass and fun. Nothing compared, so give life a chance. Now we jamming on the July sun. Having a time of our life. Everywhere spending money young. Having a time of our life. We're sticking now we cranium. Having a time of our life. Everywhere spending money young. We having a time of our life. We're sticking now we cranium. Oh, oh, it's a carnival season. Oh, oh, we're sticking now we cranium. Oh, oh, everywhere spending money young. Oh, oh, we're sticking now we cranium. DJ, love me there. So I'm going to take my leave just now. So before I go, I want to hear all say 6 in a row. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. What? I know I can't vote, but me, to my heart, is a big labor. Big labor I be. Having a time of my life. Every waste for the money, dog. Having a time of my life. We're sticking our cranium. Oh, it's election season. Oh, we're sticking our cranium. Oh, every waste for the money, young. Oh, yeah. Oh, DJ. So, let me get you one last thing now. Let me tell you, I love labor so much. Every night when I pray, and I just pray for this party here now. What? I just pray for this party here now. So what? After God is Ralph. Let me hear you. After God is? Thank you.
All you know is let we go now.
As the sun rises, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing, yeah.
No carnival, no more stress.
We don't wanna stress, we just wanna be free.
All right, thank you. That's for Lexi. Get Lexi a little labor there for me. She's so sweet. Labor. All right. And then I have Fire and Luther. Them fellas have to go all the way down Leeward. So they come in one time. I know how they're doing it.
If you don't stop blowing the horn, I will not have another word to say. Please stop blowing the horn.
Can I hear some horn, please? Georgetown, everybody, put your hands in the air now. Say, oh God, everybody, ever since listen to me. People, every constituency have their comrade. Every country in the world have their president or prime minister or king. You, North Central Windward, you have one of the best prime ministers in the world. If you say we're not, let's go. Yo, play it. Hold on, the DJ. Hold on. The DJ has some problems, you know. But whether problems or no problems, we're mashing up inside here tonight. Because when we in the Prime Minister's constituency, nothing stops you from having a good time. Oh God, say Yahweh. Let me sing now. Horn in the kushung peng. Horn in the rukung peng. All in the donkey pen. Plenty labor horn for them sing. Horn in the kushung peng. A horn in the rukung peng. All in the donkey pen. Oh God, DJ. Hold on now. Wait a minute. That is what has happened when they're trying to stop the comrade. Nobody in this world can stop the comrade. And we won this year, this election. We had to come out bigger than last election. Because some people was a little upset over some little thing here and there or it's not. But this election, you and your neighbor and your children and your mother and your father and everybody coming out to vote Labour.
If you don't stop blowing the horn, I will not have
I want to see the Labour, I want to see the Labour. Bloody horn, blow horn. Plenty, real, lay, say. They just call me country bookie, we don't care. Say, ever since I born, hey, I hear it about on. you give horn. Say, you gotta take horn. And when they get horn, sing, them NDP man. Hey, Fred Horn, Labour people, them NDP man. Watch the Fred. Everybody go so, everybody go so, everybody go so. Say, horn in the room, bang, horn in the.
If you don't stop blowing the horn,
Yo, hold on.
Another word
Hold
to
on.
say. Please stop
Leave
blowing
it, DJ.
the horn.
Hold on. DJ, please watch me work with me. Work with me, please. Leave me DJ alone. Watch me. There's a part in this song. When I tell you to put your horns in the air and the flags in the air, I don't want to hear any horn blow. Because that's the part where we giving them horn in the kushung peng, horn in the rukung peng, all in the donkey pen. Plenty. Run it. There we go. Blow horn. I want to hear the horn. All your bloody horn. Hey. Labour. Sing. Ever since I born. Hey, I hear it mouth on. Say, them NDP man. Only them that spare the horn. Labour people, who will tell them, you give horn. Say, you gotta take horn. And when they get horn, don't turn your back on. Sing, them NDP man. Everybody sing. Say, Fred Horn. Labour people. I want to see everything in the air. Put the horns in the air. Put the rag in the air. Horn in the air. Everybody, let me give them. Horn in the kushung pen. Horn in the rukung pen. All in the donkey pen. Plenty Labour horn.
Please stop blowing the horn.
Bloody horn. I can hear the horn. Oh, the bloody horn. Horn in the kushung pen. Horn in the rukung pen. Ever since I born, I hear it mouth on. Them NDP man, only them that spread the horn. So we tell them, you give horn, you gotta take horn. And when they get horn, everybody say with me, them NDP man, what happened to them? Say, Fred Horn, Labour people, them NDP. I want to see everything in the air. Push them up in the air, up in the air, up in the air. Let me give them. Horn in the kushung pen, horn in the rukung pen, all in the donkey pen. Plenty Labour horn for them. Anybody from Georgetown? Anybody from Dixon? Anybody from over the river? North Central, Windward, Horn will give you problems. Say, Horn will give you pain. Horn will make you turn your back on your supporters in the campaign. Labour woman, and me tell them, you give horn, you gotta take horn. And when you get horn, don't turn you. Sing, them NDP man. Sing, Fred. Labour, I want to see everything in the air. Everything in the air. Put up your horn, put up your flag. I want everybody go so. Put them up in the air now. Horn in the kushung pen, horn in the rukung pen, all in the donkey pen. Plenty Labour horn for them. Hey, next shot. They don't have no behavior. Loop it. Play low. Watch me. It have two types of Labour people. We are old Labour. We are young Labour. Old Labour is people like me who supported Labour before 2001. So anybody here who was supporting the St. Vincent Labour Party before 2001, put your two hands in the air.
Put it down, put it down. That is we old people are talking about. Now, from 2001, we had the Unity Labour Party. And that is the young people. So anybody here supporting the UAP and Labour from 2001, put your hands in the air. Everybody, old Labour, young Labour, put your hands in the air. Put your hands, let me go. Say 2001, we win election. 2005, last year I never. Hey, I want every Labour people party job. I want all your job. Everybody's not a job. No, we don't leave any.
Lord Jesus Christ.
This time is plenty licks.
Labour people, put your hands in the air. Sorry, stand.
This time is plenty licks. Hit them with six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them with six.
That's the one. Bloody hard. Live at your door. I said the comrade at your door, knocking. Oh, the comrade, just sing.
And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it.
Everybody put your two hands in the air, let me see them. Put the 6 times in the air, 6 times. People at the back.
Hit them with six.
Keep up your hand in the air,
Hit them with six.
Keep it right there. I want you to sing with me now. Choir, I want you to sing. Leave out your door knocking. Leave out your door knocking.
This time is plenty.
Sing louder. Comrade at your door knocking. The comrade at your door knocking. Hey! And every time. Bounce it over. Bounce it. Hit them for six.
This time is plenty licks.
That's the wave. Bloody horns now. Bloody horns.
Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Leave out your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom.
Leave out your door. I see the comrade at your door. I can't hear the horns. Oh my people, and every time I knock on me neighbor door. And every time I knock on me neighbor door. First, I see the NDP over yonder. Every day them sit down and wonder. Them a plan for get rid of Labour, but this time is brimstone and fire. Labour coming stronger and better. So I'm going to call out me neighbor.
And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it Labour. And every time I knock on me
you know this song?
Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Labour at your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom. Labour at your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock on me Labour door, I hear it Labour. And every time I knock on me Labour door, I hear it Labour.
Bounce again. Put your hand in the air for grace. All the make some noise for grace.
People make that. Everybody jump up, 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 jump up. You don't know. Grace. Thank you, Grace. We love you. Everybody start the wave. Start the wave for Grace. Start the wave. Start the wave. Start the wave. Wave for Grace. Wave for Grace. Wave for Grace. Wave for Grace. I want to sing. Grace at your door knocking. Grace at your door knocking. Ah, Grace at your door knocking. Oh, Miss Walters at your door knocking. Sing for them, Grace. Oh, and every time. No. We want a line from you. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Grace at your door knocking. Grace at your door knocking. Oh, Walter's at your door knocking. Your part coming. Walter's at your door knocking. Boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock 1 minute. We love you. So put your hands in the air. Labour Party can do it again. 6th. I love you very much. My name is Fireman Upa. I love you.
This time is friendly legs. Labour at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom.
Five in a row. That's what the whole of St. Vincent don't know. Our Labour people, I want you to sing. Sing with me. 1, 2, 3. I'm in Labour X. I make them vex. I'm in Labour X. I make them vex. I make them vex.
All right. We have a nice time in Georgetown here tonight. But you see, at this time, I'm looking at my watch at this time, I want to give you the privilege to hear the candidate for the constituency of North Windward. I want to bring Grace to talk to you, because Grace is knocking at your door. According to fire, Grace is knocking at your door. Boom, boom, boom. So Grace, I ain't sticking long. No long talk. They don't know you already. Come and talk to the people.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Labour at your door, knocking. Labour at your door, boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking, boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock.
My voice is getting stronger. Greetings to you, comrades. North Windward, where are you? North Central Windward, thank you for having us. Are you having a great time? Are you having a great time? Are you warming up for victory?
When stars align, grace will outshine all hatred and bad minds.
Comrades, before I start, that song that we just heard, the intro, we must say congratulations to Grennan for bringing home the throne to the north.
Put your voting finger to the sky, no vote for Labour. Can't spoil the 6th term, have them running wild.
Grennan is here, so he'll perform for us a little later. Right, Grennan? Great. Comrades, tonight we speak on serious things. As the comrade leader said, elections are serious processes. And we have to understand the reason we are voting, and we have to understand what is at risk. Comrades, it is interesting to note, and it is heartwarming to know that a lot of us in these parts of the country understands that the Unity Labour Party has done well, that the Unity Labour Party has helped us to develop, that the Unity Labour Party has brought out our creativity and help us to move forward to the place where we now stand as productive citizens of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We know all that was done. You can speak freely and clearly and very fluently about the education revolution, comrades. You have lived, you have experienced the policies of the Unity Labour Party when it comes to housing. You have experienced the performance of the Unity Labour Party when it comes to your youth. You've experienced, you are living the activities and the work that the Unity Labour Party has done in terms of job creation, not only for people in the working class, but for youth just coming out of school. You know it, comrades. You live it. You look forward to having your young people moving into the world of work. And that is because of the policies of the Unity Labour Party. Policies that you are very, very familiar with. Comrades, our country is at risk in this election. Our country is at risk for going backwards. And when I say backwards, I really mean backwards. Comrades, our country is at risk of being controlled by foreigners. Our country is at risk of being stagnated in terms of our own development as Vincentians. We've got to vote. We've got to come out and vote. We cannot allow anyone to control us. We've come too far. We've come too far with the Unity Labour Party. We've come too far in terms of our own development. The Unity Labour Party wants to give us all a chance to own our future. Hence the theme of our campaign. Labour is working for us. And the reason Labour is working for us is so that we can own our future.
Put your heart in the air. Yesterday was Labour, today's Labour, so it's Labour.
Comrades, our health care, access to our health care, availability to us is at risk. This is not us making these things up. These are things that were said by stalwarts in the other side. This is what they've said. They will privatize a lot of things. They will sell a lot of things. I heard two youngsters sing a song last night. I was listening, and one of them said they want to sell as if they're on coke. I mean, come on. They want to sell our hospital. Comrades, you have to understand, the comrade leader takes time each time, and he explains to us what that means. You have to listen. You have to pay attention to what it means. It means that dialysis will no longer be free to us, comrades. It will no longer be just available. No $40. It means the $500 that is promised to the young mothers for having their first child may not even, I wouldn't say may not, I will say will not even cover your delivery, much more to your hospitalization. Comrades, entry into the emergency room will be at expense. You will now have to pay to enter the emergency room. That is what privatization means. So whether you have a sickle cell patient with a crisis or an asthmatic with a crisis, it means you have got to have some money set down, because when these crises occur, you have to pay once the hospital is privatized. That is what it means. This is serious business. And that is what the other side wants to take us to. A place where we have come too far out of. The Unity Labour Party, this administration, has brought us thus far and continues to look for ways in which they can improve our lives and make it a little easier for us. Meanwhile, the other side is thinking about how to privatize and how to sell as much as they can so that they can fill their pockets and the pockets of their friends. This is serious business, comrades. Election is serious business, and we have to come out and vote. Each of us have to come out and vote. Every single vote counts, because we have to protect our health care. We have to protect our country. The other side do not love people. Do you know that even today, they are walking around, and when the question is posed to them, where were you when we needed this money? How come you didn't raise this money for us when we needed the help? Even to put on a little roof on somebody's house roof. You know what they keep telling the people still? Oh, we're not in power. Is government supposed to do that? Comrades, there are people who are not in power and are helping. We have a bunch of artists who are just here. They're not in power, but you know that a lot of them help to raise funds to take down to the Grenadines to assist them. When the hospital was flooded out, a lot of these artists, including some of the people on the radio stations, joined together and came up with a substantial amount of money to help us to get back on our feet at the hospital. They were not in power. Do not let anybody bamboozle you and tell you that because they were not in power, they can't help. They're a party that go around telling people that you must base your vote on the performance of someone. Well, let us base our vote on the performance of the Unity Labour Party. Because if they are unwilling to help the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, when the opportunity arises to help people, they will also be unwilling to help us when the time comes for them to help us, no matter where they are. This is serious business, comrades. We have to take this election very, very serious. They are going about now and they're trying to bribe us. They're walking about with monies, trying to bribe the voters of the Unity Labour Party, the supporters of the Unity Labour Party. But they like to use a term and say to vote with your memory card. I'm saying to us all here, comrades, we will vote with our memory card. We will vote with our memory card of where they had us under oppression. We will vote with it for when we remember that they did not help us when we were challenged, when we had issues, when we needed 2 pieces of galvanized, when we needed them to help come and take out the ash, even to pay somebody to help us to take out the ash. They walk around the constituencies with their 2 long empty hands and want us to count that as being there. What is being there? Being there is when you walk around and actually help people. Being there is not just walking around with your 2 long empty hands and taking photos. Being there is actually working. Being there is saying to us, let me help you to do this. Let me see if I can buy some galvanized. Let me see what monies I can come up with to help you to fix back the windows. That is what being there is. And that is what the Unity Labour Party was for us when we needed. The Unity Labour Party was there for us. The Unity Labour Party continues to be there for us, comrades. And that's what we have to remember when we go to the polls on election day. Comrades, you know, every time I listen to the Prime Minister, I learn something. And I take away from his message a message for myself. And when I listened to him tonight and he explained what and where the term country bookie came from, I understand what these people thought of us. And I'm going to join with him and say, I'm not causing any separation. I'm just saying that the actions of the NDP now really confirms that they believe that we really are country bookie. Their actions now confirm to me that they do not have any value in us. They don't value us. Because they will never come now and start going around and trying to bribe people with chicken back and money.
Squeeze them! Squeeze them! I'm ready for all of you. Hold this! But you are going. Hold your house them.
Comrades, I'm going to say it again. This election is very, very serious. This election determines whether or not St. Vincent moves forward with development, with progress, or if it moves backwards. We have got to take it seriously, and every single voter have got to come out and vote solidly for the Star. Comrades, we heard it said that the Unity Labour Party has taken plans out of their manifesto. We've had a chance to see that manifesto. And a lot of the things in the manifesto starts with, they will continue to. They will continue to. If they're saying that the Unity Labour Party has not done anything for this country, how come they're going to continue? Brent? What are they going to continue? What are they going to build on? They took the YES program and call it another name. But all we know is the YES program they're talking about. They look at the different things that are implemented by this government, by this administration, and they call them a different name. They talk about implementing 1 health center per constituency when my constituency alone has 4. Come on, comrades. This manifesto that they launch shows us and further gives us, allows us to make the conclusion that they really don't value us. They didn't even take time to put together a proper manifesto to present to the people. Come on.
Straight. Six straight. Six straight. NDP taking licks. Labour felt in six. NDP taking licks. Labour giving them six. NDP taking licks.
This election is serious, and I will continue to say it. We all have got to go out and vote because that is what they are counting on. They are counting on Labour people don't go out to vote. That's what they keep saying. They keep saying we're not worried because they doesn't vote. They just stay home because they vex. So as long as they know that you are disgruntled, they zoom in on you. And they start to fuel hate. And they start to fuel bad mind. And they start to fuel vile. Because they don't love people. They love themselves and they love power. We are not fighting for power, comrades. We're not. We're fighting for a chance to take our country forward. We're fighting for a chance to allow our people to progress in their own ways. We're fighting for a chance to allow our youth to continue to develop their abilities and their intellects. That is what we're fighting for, not power. And that is what we have to remember when we go to the polls. And when you sit with your families on evenings, relaxing, this is what you tell them. You tell them that the country is doing well. You point out the projects that the Unity Labour Party has put in place for Vincentians. You point out the progress that we have made as a country, as a people, and you let them know that this is what we are voting for. Comrades, each of us have got to tell each other of the goodness of the Unity Labour Party. Comrades, this is a serious election. It is a serious election. And it is an election that will determine where we go as a people. I'm asking that you seriously consider where you want your country to go. You've seen the money coming out now from the other side. And as I've said to you before, comrades, we don't have that money because we are not aligned with passport sellers and people who are in other business. We don't have that. We cannot compete with that. All we can do is to bring the message to you and to remind you, comrades, of where we were and where we want to go. That's what we can do. We can bring the message to you so that you understand that this is not a me thing. It's not an us thing. It's about you and your future. It's about you and our country. It is not about us. Election day. Every single one of us have got to go out and vote. The other side is depending on us to stay home. That is how they plan to win. And I heard they plan to buy out people who walk in with us, like some of our drivers and so on. But our drivers not stupid. They're not stupid at all. And they're going to take the money and still do what they're supposed to do. And anyhow, we see anybody aiming up to bribe anybody, or they take out all their phone and start to film. And make sure when they come to your door, you turn on your voice recorder so you could record the message and you could record the conversation when they try to bribe you. Because we're going to need the evidence today. Labour people, start a jump. All illegal activities activities must stop. All. And that it is a crime to bribe anyone to vote in an election. It is. And we're going to tape them. Comrades, as I've said, this is serious business. And serious business is not attractive sometimes, but it is necessary and it is important for you to know. And that is why we come, and every time we come to speak with you, we give you the information so that you can make informed decision about your lives, the lives of your children, and the welfare of your country. You've got to vote. Every one of us have got to go out and vote. We love the support that you give us each rally. We love the support and the protection that you give and the defense on the social media platforms. We appreciate that because, you know, for one, somebody like me, I can't cuss. I don't know the first thing to tell somebody about some of those things that I hear people talk about. I can't do it. But comrades, the most important thing that you can do for yourselves and your country is to vote for the Unity Labour Party. I'm encouraging us all to come out and vote solidly on election day. Bring everyone that you know should vote. Knock on your door. Ask them if they don't go vote. And bring them out. Take them to the polling stations. Call some one of us if to remind us to knock on a door and go and tell somebody to vote. We cannot allow them to get their hands on our country. We cannot allow them to get their hands on our treasury. One man don't say his salary too small. Comrades, this is serious business. Each of your candidates is saying to you that this is serious business. None of us is in it for ourselves. We're in it because we love you and we want to serve you and we want to protect you and we want to help you to progress. That is why we do it. That is why I do it, comrades. The only reason I do it, it's because of my love for my people and the love of my country. You've got to go out and vote on election day. Every single one of us have got to go and vote. Thank you so much for listening. You have been a great audience. Thank you. I love you.
That's the next representative for North Windward. That is the next representative for North Windward. You don't have a choice. There is no other choice. Great, amazing grace it is. And you listen to her, how sweet the song. God saved a wretch like me. Comrades, I have two artists to liven up the place with, but I want to bring the man who have paved the way, on whose broad shoulders grace stand, Comrade Montgomery Daniel, who has taken us all this way so that grace could now be presented to you. Montgomery, you lift you up or...
Comrades of North Central, and I think I see North Windward in the crowd.
It's time to celebrate. Comrades, when you say labor, I want to say to you that I want to ask of you, keep the comrade dear. Comrades, I wonder if the DJ has this tune here. Because I'm elated. I'm very happy of a young man by the name of Guyana Nero. And in his song, Put Your Finger in the Air if you vote in Labour. Guyana, you have made not only the constituency of North Windward proud, but I say to you, you continue to make points. That little village that we started work since the early 90s to improve the culture in that area.
Put your voting finger to the sky, no vote for Labour. Can't spoil the sixth term, have them running wild. They've been asking for the bell ring for a while. Come right deal with them in a style. When stars align, grace without shines, all hatred and bad minds.
Comrade, when I heard that Guyana took the first place last night, normally I just drink water, but I went and I drank something else. Because we have to congratulate good work, and in this case, great talent coming out of point.
You can beat comrade. I prefer to not vote than vote NDP. Loading me breath so I'm fully charged.
Comrades, I'm here tonight to endorse the candidates for the ULP in the upcoming general elections. I'm here to endorse Grace Walters for the constituency of North Windward. And I'm here to endorse Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the candidate for North Central Windward. Comrades, in a few days' time, you have a very important decision to make. And what you do will indicate to us the future of this country for the next 5 years. Comrades, I want to remind you, there's a great country you call the Great United States of America. And it was on the 20th of November, 2024, that the people of the Great United States of America went to the polls and voted And the result coming out of that elections, that today, many people who voted for the ruling government, the ruling party, which became government, today, many of them have regretted tremendously what they have done. Some of you have families in America. Before the 20th of November, 2024, there was a good feeling between you and them. Many of them would have been sending barrels for you. Today, that is no longer so. I make reference to that because the Prime Minister continues to tell you how important it is to make the right decision. And so, I urge you to remind your family, your brother, your sister, how important it is in making the right decision in the next few days.
Well, I don't have time to beef. Lucky for you, my friend. I in a good spirit. I drink in a good spirit. Divide fight up.
Comrades, the Prime Minister told you, and also it was reiterated by Dr. Grace Walters, that there are individuals who are lurking out there to take away the patrimony of this country. I want to remind you, and it is time that we become conscious of our history. You see, my faith has been grounded in the history that was before me for over 5 centuries. It was in the early 15th and 16th century that we had colonizers coming into this country and colonizing us. In so doing, my foreparents, they were taken out from here. They were sent to Baliso and into countries like Belize, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras. Our foreparents traveled that distance, not on their own, but they were forced out of here. I remember I traveled to Belize, and I went to Dangriga. And when I visited the people there, in that Dangriga is one of the areas where the early settlement of our foreparents would have settled. And I saw individuals. One of them, I asked them, when did you come to Belize? The gentleman asked me what I'm talking about. I said, you're not from Sandy Bay? He said, you know what I'm talking about. He ain't no Sandy Bay, he ain't no St. Vincent. That is, the features of individuals there are similar to that of the people in Sandy Bay. And so, my history means a lot to me. that my foreparents suffered long and hard at the hands of the colonizers at that time. So why should you want to vote for a party to take you back to be colonized?
I feel like beat my chest, I'm blessed. I feel like beat my chest, I'm blessed. I feel like beat my chest, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I feel like beat my chest, I'm blessed. I feel like beat my chest, I'm blessed. I feel like beat my chest. Yo, when I woke up this morning, I had reasons to sing. When I woke up this morning, I had reasons to sing.
Comrades, these are things you have to ponder on. Sit down and talk to your family, your brother, your sister. Let them know where we have come from, where we are today, and where we want to go. Comrades, this country became independent in 1979. And my independence in this country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is very important to me. And we must not allow anyone to come from where they want to come in here and to rob us of our independence. And when you have people going around offering chicken back and neck for you to vote them, that shows where they want to take you.
If you don't stop blowing the horn, I will not have another word to say. Please
blow your horn for that.
Blowing the horn.
Blow your horn for that. Because we're not going back there. Comrades, we have to show that we are a respectful nation. That we cannot and should not accept things that will take us into the gutter. And that is why this party, with the presence of Dr. Gonsalves, that is why we have to vote and vote solidly for Dr. Gonsalves as the leader of this party and Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Put your heart in the air. Yesterday was labor, today's labor, so we say labor.
Comrades, I want to say to you, Dr. Gonsalves as leader, he's a human being. He's not perfect. Because perfection is not on this side of eternity. But I can say to you, in my lifetime, of all the prime ministers and premiers that would have been in this country, who have led this country, none have done it better than Dr. Gonsalves as Prime Minister of this country. Comrades, I had the opportunity of working with a man you call Dr. Ralph Gonsalves as Prime Minister. And sometimes I myself, I would say to myself, why is this gentleman doing that? In other words, I've never seen a Prime Minister more helpful than Dr. Gonsalves.
Supporting NDPS like getting hot.
Comrades, I will see people, the ordinary man on the street, walk up to the office of the Prime Minister seeking help. Whether they have someone sick or there's a death in the family, Prime Minister will say, come and let me help you. Irregardless of who you are. He doesn't ask what party you support. He would say, come and let me help you. I recall at one parliament meeting, this is where I recognize the forgiving nature of Ralph Gonsalves, where a stone was thrown and bust this man's head. And at the end of the day, he said, I'm forgiving you. How much of us would take a bust head from somebody and turn around and say, I forgive you? That's the post I'm talking about. Comrades, this man is loving, he's caring. He has great, tremendous experience, knowledge, and skill. And it is because of that experience and knowledge and skill that he has developed important foreign policies for this country. That's why this country has benefited tremendously. Like projects like the Argyle International Airport, the Robbery Bridge, the Modern Medical Center. All of these are projects that this country has benefited from, all because of the foreign policy that has been established by Ralph Gonsalves.
Oh God, we give you all the glory. Show us our blessing. All the praises we can.
Comrades, there's no doubt in my mind, and I believe that is so with the majority of us here in St. Vincent, that Ralph Gonsalves has been the best leader as Prime Minister in this country. His leadership has brought tremendous benefit to this country. His leadership has brought benefit to the Caribbean and to the wider world. And one of the things that I welcomed very much from Dr. Gonsalves is that he was able to hold the Caribbean within the last 25 years at a time when trouble stood at our feet. When war was pending, Dr. Gonsalves stood up in the Caribbean and said, let the Caribbean be a zone of peace. Dr. Gonsalves did what he could have done best to ensure that leaders who had differences, that leaders sit at the same table and you walk out, you iron out your differences. And this is the kind of individual to which you want to govern and lead this country after the next elections. So, comrades, on the day of the elections, on the 27th of November, I'm asking you to go out and vote. I'm asking you to have discussions with your family and take them along with you to vote for the Unity Labour Party. Comrades, to lose the wit and the experience of Dr. Gonsalves and the Unity Labour Party at this time is putting this country 2 or 3 decades behind it. I heard Dr. Grace Walters said that the NDP says in their manifesto that they will continue to do what we are doing. But in some cases, they have not even captured. They have not even captured rightly what we have been doing. In other words, they intend, as they have in their manifesto, to pay the yes workers $600 a month. But already, the yes workers are getting $850. So that's why I'm saying to you, they want to continue what we're doing, but they have not captured the thought. They have not captured rightly what we are doing. Comrades, this is a group of persons who have formed themselves in a party with no leadership, no togetherness. They're not coherent. And they are all singing from different song sheets. One is going to tell you they're going to buy gym boots. The other one will tell him, no, we're going to buy sneakers. The other one will tell you, no, we're going to buy cha-cha-cha.
Mitchell come back to bury NDP. He come back to bury his party.
And that is what is lacking, because they don't have a Mitchell again. The experience of James Mitchell, God bless his soul, is not with them anymore. So that's why they are all over the place, indicating different positions at different times. You see the importance of leadership? The NDP progressed when James Mitchell was leader of that party. But that they don't have anymore. And that is why we have to vote Dr. Ralph Gonsalves as leader of this party and the Unity Labour Party in the next elections. Comrades, so tonight, I endorse to you Dr. Ralph Gonsalves as candidate for this constituency, North Central Windward. And I also endorse Dr. Grace Walters as the candidate for the North Windward constituency. Go out and vote them. Vote them on election day and return the Unity Labour Party to government. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
And every time I punch him, I ask him what's my name. And him what's my name. One good term, it deserves another. Negative or positive, or which one you're rather. Calling all my sisters, I calling all my brother. Time to climb the progress ladder now.
All right.
This is the code. It's 6th Street.
Come on, come with labor.
It's 6th Street. 6th Street. 6th Street. 6th Street.
Comrades, we have the youngest candidate in the entire election. When we talk about owning the future and we talk about young people, the ULP is the classic. We have the youngest candidate, Darren Rodan John, from the constituency of South Windward. He's going to bring you some greetings and salutations.
Labour people, North Central Windward,
and North Windward. Good night. I bring you greetings from South Windward, as you know, a bastion of the Unity Labour Party. I traveled all the way from Layu because I had to go to Layu, so I'm here just to be here with my comrade and sister, Dr. Grace Walters, and also our political leader, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. Comrade, I am here at this hour reminding you that you have to... DJ, how do you fake this song, The Too Faithful? From Moses. Yes, when I finish, you'll get the picture, no problem. Comrades, I want to remind you to come out, yes, to come out tomorrow for our youth rally. One of the biggest you would see at Richmond playing field in Kingston, and as we launch our youth manifesto. I want to also remind you that when you go out to vote, when you get up this Thursday, the 27th, you have to, as the song says, you have to knock on your neighbor's door, and you have to wake them up, and you have to go out, and you have to get ready. Because we cannot... I listened to Dr. Walters on my way up, and she rightfully said, the NDP is hoping that you stay home and don't come out and vote. The NDP wants you to do that so that they would win, and we can't afford for that to happen. We have to get up early, 4 o'clock, wake up our neighbor, knock on the door, blow the hands them and wake them up, and get them to go out on Thursday to go to the polls, because it is important that you get everybody to go to the polls on Thursday. Get your friend, get your family. You as an individual, make it your business to have 10 persons in mind that you are making sure that you walk with you to go to the polls on Thursday. The NDP is too lazy. They have been calling on the comrade to ring the bell for so long. The comrade rang the bell, and they just had to hustle to build what they call a manifesto. 48 pages manifesto. If you take away from that 48 page, they have 15 pages of the nonsense they have on the billboards in that manifesto, bring it down to 33. If you minus the content page and the cover page and the back page, you have 30 pages. These are what they have for you here in North Central Windward and North Windward. They have no plans for you, and they have no plans for here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We, the Unity Labour Party, presented to you a 108-page manifesto with the work that we have done here for you in North Central Windward and North Windward, and what we will do for you in the future for the next 5 terms. Comrade, we have to continue to support the Unity Labour Party. As I said when I was in Layu, as the Prime Minister said, 8 is more than 7. And they can't beat we in North Windward. They can't beat we in North Central Windward. They can't beat we in South Central Windward. They can't beat we in South Windward. They can't beat we in Maracua. They can't beat we in East St. George. They can't beat we in West St. George. And they can't beat we in Central Leeward. 8 is more than 7. I urge you to go out in your numbers. Stand firm with the Unity Labour Party. Stand firm with your political leader, Comrade Ralph. Stand firm with Dr. Grace Walters. Stand firm with Darren John as we go out on Thursday, the 27th, to put our X next to the star. Put our X next to Ralph Gonsalves. Put our X next to Grace Walters. Remember, we have to continue to vote for progress. We have to continue to vote for the development here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Labour is working for us. Labour will continue to work for us. We have to go out, we have to work with Labour so that we could own our future. Comrades, remember, stand firm with the Unity Labour Party. Go out to the polls on Thursday. Stand in the line and make sure that you put your X next to the star and we will celebrate big. It's one Unity Labour Party. It's one Darren. It's one Grace. It's one Ralph. And we have to go out in our one numbers and we have to vote for Labour. Comrades, good night and continue to enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
Labour. We had a wonderful meeting. We've had a wonderful meeting. We're going to finish with some entertainment. Take it now. We'll finish with some entertainment. We have Rallo and we have Dread Lion out of Grenada. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Don't forget, the 27th of November. You have a responsibility. You owe it to yourself, to your family, to your children, your grandchildren, and all your generations to come, to vote for the Unity Labour Party. Put your X next to the star. Stand up in the people line. Don't get weary. Don't get tired. If need be, put a little snack in your pocket. Walk with your water and stay in the line. Don't get fed up. Go and vote for the Unity Labour Party for continued progress and put your X next to the star. Vote for Grace Walters in North Windward and Ralph Gonzalez in North Central Windward. I say Labour. Blow your horns.
They've been wanting this for a while. Deal with them in a style. When stars align, greatness outshines on you, achieving space and time. So still rise. With grace
Right over here.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Rallo.
Put your voting finger to the sky, no vote for Labour. Can't spoil the sixth term of them running
Good night, North Central Windward. North Windward.
Put your voting finger to the sky, no vote for Labour. Can't spoil the sixth term of them running wild. They've been asking for the bell ring for a while. Come and deal with them in a style. When stars align, grace without shines, all hatred and bad minds, so still we rise. With grace and comrade Ralph Labour, we'll keep on right. I have the red shirt, so I'm ready. Comrade don't ring the bell, so we ready. Comrade don't laughing already. Cause victory is near, so we ready. They go have to stay for 5 more. I want to big up Grace Walters and Montgomery Daniel.
Put your voting finger to the sky, no vote for Labour.
Can't spoil the sixth term of them running wild. They've been asking for the bell ring for a while. Come and deal with them in a style. When stars align, grace without shines, all hatred and bad minds, so still we rise. With grace and comrade Ralph Labour, we'll keep on right. I have me red shirt, so I'm ready. Comrade don't ring the bell, so we ready. Comrade don't laughing already. Cause victory is there, so we ready. They go have to stay in a position for 5 more. North Wind wants a Labour for 5 more. They go have to stay in a position for 5 more. North Wind wants a Labour for 5 more. Put some respect on labor name. We don't want to wait. Nothing but NDP. Labor working for we. Labor working for we. They can test Grace Waters, the best candidate north of the island. You can't be comrade. I prefer to not vote than vote NDP. Bloody me brain so I fully charge up. Say I have me red shirt so I'm ready. Comrade don't ring the bell so we ready. Comrade don't laughing already. But victory is there so we ready. They go have to stay in a position for 5 more. Not win one labor for 5 more. They go have to stay in a position for 5 more. Not win one labor for 5 more. Put some respect on labor name. We don't want to wait. Nothing but NDP. Labor working for we. Labor working for we. I said, put your 14 finger to the sky, no vote for labor. Can't spoil it the 6th term of them running wild. They've been asking for the bell ring for a while. Come and deal with them in a style. Bloody me red so I fully charge up. I have me red shirt so I'm ready. Come and done ring the bell so we ready. Come and done laughing already. Victory is there so we ready. They go have to stay in a position for 5 more. Not win one labor for 5 more. They go have to stay in a position for 5 more. Not win one labor for 5 more. Put some respect on labor name. We don't want to wait. Nothing but NDP. Labor working for we. Labor working for we. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And congratulations on your victory, boy. Here what happening? We have Dread Lion coming out of Grenada to wrap it up and nice it for you here tonight, here in Georgetown. We've had a wonderful time. You have been a wonderful crowd. But most of all, I want you in the polling station on the 27th of November, as early as you could. Let's go out and do this thing and vote for the Unity Labour Party.
Sit down.
Oh, when you give me the grease.
In the rain, I feel like a calorie. I feel like a dashing leaf. In the rain, I feel like a calorie. I feel like a dashing leaf.
Oh, when you give me the grease.
Oh,
when you give me the grease. Oh, when you give me the grease. Oh, when you give me the grease. Hey, I feel like a callaloo leaf. I feel like a dashing leaf.
In the rain,
I feel like a callaloo leaf.
in the rain,
I feel like a dashing leaf.
in the rain.
Oh, when you give me the grease. Oh, when you give me the grease.
Oh, we sit down.
Oh, when you give me the grease.
Oh, we sit down.
Oh, when you give me the grease.
Oh, we sit down.
Dick. Hold on, beats. Hold on. Good night. We good? All you ready to grease for the right choice? All you ready to grease for all you want? All you ready to grease? All you don't want me my grease, eh? All you ready to grease? All right, sailors. Set it on. All you big up the youths and them, eh? Big up the youths and them.
Bad enough. Bad enough. Why? Oh, nigga, man, grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, grease. Bad. Oh, nigga, man, grease. Who next? Who next? Who next? Hey, I feel like a Kalalu live in the rain. I feel like a Dashi live in the rain. I feel like a Kalalu live
in the rain.
I feel like a Dashi live
in the rain.
Oh, nigga, man.
So grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, grease.
So grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, grease.
So grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, grease.
So grease it down.
She like it check. She like it black. She like it smooth. I got that. Hey, tomorrow I feel me. Bad girl. Bad girl. Oh, nigga, man, grease.
So grease it down.
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 I feel like a Kalalu.
Anyway.
I feel like a Dashi.
Oh, yeah. Badass. I feel like a cat. You're big. Come, let me see. Let me see your style. Hey,
Mr. Miyagi, wax on. You're such a body.
Skin soft. I look good on your body. No cap, hot stuff. Bring it to job. The job got it out. Listen, the foreign girls come them for the oil. Them local girls, they need the oil, dog. Caribbean girls coming for the oil. I like the company. Listen right. Oh, they give me the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, they give me the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, they give me the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, they give me the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
I feel like a Kalalu. Hey, all in all, I feel like a Dashi. All I know the dance, we doing the dance one time. All I know the dance, Malaka dance. Oh, nigga, man, the grease. Oh, nigga, man, the grease. I'll grease it down. Oh, nigga, man, the grease. I'll grease it down. And I feel like I call a little live. There we go. Be steady down from the top. Give me the track.
Grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease. Oh, grease it down. I feel like a Kalalu live in the rain. I feel like a Dashi live in the rain. I feel like a Kalalu live in the rain. I feel like a Dashi live in the rain. Oh, nigga, man, the grease.
Oh, grease it down.
Mitzi, I love all ya.
Oh, grease it down.
Hey. All I make the choice, all I want. Make the choice, all I know, all I want for themselves. Choose wisely. Big up all themselves! Hey! Hey! Some more oil feeling, baby.
Some more oil feeling, baby.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease!
So grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease!
So grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease!
So grease it down.
Oh, nigga, man, the grease!
So grease it down.
Everybody know our behavior from July.